Hi, I'm Alan Said Lopez Lopez from Group 602. My teammate is Francisco Crozon Torres, and this is our video for challenge number 6. The objective of this app is to make a factorial calculator by using any loop, while loop or for loop. I will explain the app in this video. When initializing the app, we have this main screen that is a cover, more like a cover than a main screen. It says factorial calculator, an image as a background, and a button that says go to calculator. It's a label, a button, and the image as a background. Pretty simple. The only programmation behind this is that when you click the button, go to calculator, it will send you to the screen number 2. I will click it. Now we're on the screen number 2. Here is the main part of our app, the factorial of a number. It explains first what is a factorial. The factorial of a number is the product of all the integers from 1 to that number, like 4 factorial equals to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Then we have instructions. All this is 8 labels. From factorial number to instructions are 8 labels. Write a number to compute. Press the checking button to calculate. Your result will appear below, and to reset the program, press reset. So, to calculate with these instructions, we can now use the app. For example, first write a number to compute. Let's put 6. Press checking button to calculate. I press it. Your result will appear below. Our result is 720 because it's 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. To reset the program, press reset. If you press reset, it resets it to default. This is the main screen. The programmation we have behind, I will explain it. First, we initialize with a variable. We call it value here. We set it to 1, so later we are going to use it. When pressing the checking button, we have a condition that if first it will check if the number that you put is larger or shorter than 20. If it's larger than 20, it will say too large number on the label. If it's lower than it, if we press checking, it will continue to the for loop. Now, the for loop, I'm going to reset this. It's in the if statement. It's if text larger than 20, set label text to large number. That's what I already explained. Then we have the else. Else it will set the global value, the first variable that we used, to 1, so that when we click the checking button, it will reset its value. Then we have the important part, the for loop. For each number from 1 to whatever number you put on the text box, it will be increasing by 1. So we have 1, 2, for example, I will put 5. 1 to 5 by 1. It will be 1 iteration, 2 iterations, 3 iterations, 4 iterations, and 5 iterations in total. Each iteration, it will set the global value to global value times the number of iteration we are on. So, for example, for the first, if we do 3, what happened here behind, it's on the first iteration, its global value is set to global value that first is 1 times number, that is 1, so it's 1 times 1. Then on the second iteration, it will increase 1, so it's 1 times 2, then is 2 times 3. So we have 1 times 2 times 3, and that gives us the factorial. After this, it will set the label, the where it said the result. I'm going to reset it. Where it says result, it will set that label to the result of the operation. That is our variable global value. Then we have lastly we have the reset button. If we click the reset button, it will set the text box where it says six to nothing, and the label 2 to default, that is result. And that's our app. It was a pretty simple programmation if we understand the for loops, because we were thinking to do it first with for loops, then with while loops, but we saw that with for loops it was going to be much easier than with while loops. Thanks. This was our video for challenge number 6. Bye.